Hello watch fans, it's Anders here on Watch One channel. It's time for yet another unboxing of a new watch that I just purchased. And this watch, well, it wasn't really planned that I wanted to buy this watch, but I got a really good offer in my inbox, my email inbox. And this is Meccaniche Veneziane. And this is an Italian, Swiss-made Italian watch brand. And they, like many others, they started out sourcing the watches, finance the watches on Kickstarter. But since then they have moved on from Iota movements into Swiss-made movements. I will get much more into the movement of this watch when I do the full review, but this is just the unboxing. And I must say it's a really beautiful watch, and I'm really excited to see what it can offer. So usually this watch costs 519 euros, but it was 20% off, so it was just around I believe it was 20% off. It's 415 euros with DHL express shipment free of charge. So let me just start to open the box. Okay, so now it's out of the plastic and we have the outer cardboard box here. And let's open it here, and it's such a beautiful wooden box we have here. So this is a handmade Italian wooden box. So this is the Redentore. That's the name of the watch, and it is much more of a dress watch than the other watches that Meccaniche Veneziane does. They started with dive watches, like a lot of other brands. They of course started with dive watches, but I'm not really interested in the dive watches. I think they remind me a bit of the Submariner, but also some of Breitlink's dive watches, and I'm getting a bit tired of the whole oversaturated dive watch market within micro brands. So, are you ready? Ta-da! So here it is. So this is the Redentore, and this is much more of kind of a more dressy, simple watch, almost kind of somewhere between a dress watch and a field watch. And as you can see, I opted for the green version. So this watch, it comes in black, silvery white, red, blue, and green. And I don't really have any green watches in my collection, so I opted for the green one. I think it's a really funky color, and I think they didn't overdo it. So it's not like it's a crazy sunburst style we have here. It is much more of a matte green, darker green. And I think that really looks cool, and it's a different color from the usual black or blue or white dress watches. So far very impressed. I think it looks absolutely amazing. So it's a handmade, as you can see here, Italian strap. So again, this is the Meccaniche Veneziane Redentore, and the Redentore is a tradition, I believe, in Venice, in Venezia, in Italy. And I will get much more into the heritage of this watch, the brand, the movement and stuff like that. So it is a Swiss-made movement with this beautiful gold rotor. It's of course not real gold, it is brass, but I really fell for the back side of this watch, the case, back side of the case here. I think it's absolutely beautiful with this very nicely finished movement at this price at around 519 euros, and if you get a discount like I did, it's 100 euros off. I think you get a really nice package here. So as you can see, a very dark green. In this light it looks black. In this light it's absolutely green. I really like this watch. I think the first impression is it's very nicely done. It's fully polished here, curved down locks. Yes, you know, I always love my curved down locks. Kind of boxed sapphire crystal in the see-through case back as well, with this beautiful rotor here. Swiss made movement at 21,600 vibrations per hour. Winding action is very nice, so let me try to pull out the crown. There we go. So now the crown is out. It's of course having movement. I can set the time. Let's just have a closer look on the dial. I will of course get into all the different details when I do the full review of this watch. So very nice applied logo. I like this kind of cross they use, very classy. Meccaniche Veneziane, Redentore, Automatico, Swiss made. So all the watches are produced in Basel in Switzerland, and of course we know Basel as the famous city in Switzerland of the Basel World Watch Fair. So you can set the time. This is in the second position. In the first position, sorry, there it is. Quick set date. Very, very easy. And also beautiful signed crown. Signed leather strap as well. And the leather strap feels quite flexible, but it feels really, really quality. And I just really like how they didn't opt for a black leather strap, but they actually just threw on a green leather strap. Handmade Italian. Everything here is handmade Italian wooden box. Very beautiful box. This is definitely one of the better boxes I have experienced within these micro brands. And what is actually interesting, just at the end of the video here, when I researched the brand, the Meccaniche Veneziane, they're actually out in the boutiques. So they have kind of a pretty big network of boutiques selling this watch brand in boutiques, in physical mortar and stone shops, boutiques around the world. So you're actually able to go into a shop to buy this watch. It's not just a website. It's actually a true watch brand with the watches out in the shops. So let me just, at the end of this video, try on the watch. So off goes my favorite summer watch, which is this 18-year-old Rolex Submariner no date, 2-liner no date. And here it is. So it's a 40mm watch, as far as I remember, 40 or 41. I think it fits me quite well. I think it's a bit thick. It is a bit thick, but when I put the leather strap, I like to wear my watches quite tight on my wrist. So when I just put it in the next hole here, it will sit much closer to my wrist. But I really like it. I think it's a really cool watch. It's a funny little micro brand watch in my opinion. So this was my quick unboxing and first impressions of the Meccaniche Veneziane Redentore. Look at the website, I leave the link down below. I have no affiliations with this company. I bought this watch, of course, it's not being sent to me. I bought it because I really thought it was very interesting, and I got this 20% discount. Signed buckle as well. So remember to follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this quick unboxing. See all my other videos. I have a ton of cool videos. You can just dive into them, so to speak, and watch all the videos. Remember to subscribe to my channel, and I will of course be back in a few weeks with the full review of the Meccaniche Veneziane Redentore. Bye.